welcome back to the channel. It's the kid, Don. You know, we back with another video. It's been a minute. I know you see the setting, it's a bit different. Besides the new crib, low-key ain't much changed. You know, comb, Adidas pants, you feel me? But let's get into this video. Yo, alrighty, so what is good? It's the boy, it's the kid, the Don. We are back, you know, in the new space. You know, but we're back on the grind. Back to the usual. It's low-key been a minute since I posted a video. I need to get back consistently with it. You know, Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube shorts, need to get back on those as well. But you know, without all that being said, got a few pickups, you know, got a couple outfits I want to show too with, you know, like one of the pickups that I have, or a few, I guess. But, you know, without further ado, without all the talking, let's get into some of the pickups that I got. Low-key, don't know, didn't even look at the last video I posted, so I don't know the last, like, pickups that I showed. But I'm just gonna wing it and be like, maybe I showed this in my last video, maybe I didn't. Don't have too many, but again, without all the talking, let's get into it. So this item, again, this is the item that I don't know if I showed in a recent video or not. Super simple, nothing too crazy. This is a white CDG Comme des Garçons hoodie. You know, nothing on the back. This was a Dover Street Market, New York exclusive. So I was like, oh, you know, that's cool. Maybe you won't see too many of these going around, but it is just a white hoodie. It's not, you know, oversized or anything like that. It's, you know, slim, pretty fitting hoodie. Nothing too crazy. Pretty sure it is French terry cotton. So, you know, decent quality, but again, nothing too crazy. That's the first item. Again, I don't remember if I showed this in my last video or not. If I did, then I did. If I didn't, well, there you go. Another piece that I picked up is this vintage Prince tee. It's a Prince tee from the 80s. I'm pretty sure he said it was the 80s because I was talking to the guy in the store. And I haven't done too much research on the tee. I did pick it up maybe a week ago now, but here is the front. Here is Prince's face with little Prince strips at the bottom, and then with the bigger graphic, if you can see it all, it says Prince and the Revolution. It is like a cut off, you know, tank top, muscle shirt type of shirt, but yeah, super clean. The bottom is single stitch, but I just thought it was super clean, and then when I tried it on, it just didn't fit like anything that I had. It is a bit flamboyant, I guess you could say, with the graphic and the way it fits, but again, it was still so clean. It just kind of went with the fit that I had. I don't really have anything like this. I want to get more like cut off vintage tees and whatnot. So yeah, I saw this, had to get it. And growing up, I used to watch Purple Rain and stuff a lot. Like, my mom was a big Prince fan, so I feel like I've seen Purple Rain probably 5+ times. But yeah, this was a super good pickup. All right, next piece that I had up, which was the last clothing item, I'm pretty sure. Yo, you don't even understand. You don't even understand. I've literally been looking for an item like this item, not specifically, but one of these, for over a decade. I remember low-key maybe in high school I was looking for one of these. But it's nothing too crazy really. It's a vintage Levi's jacket from the 70s. Oh my god, it's just so good. The fading, like, do you see this arm? This arm is just completely washed out. That's some blown out like elbow right there. But that arm is just like completely faded, unlike any of the rest of the jacket. The feel of it too, it's almost like this one was like, it just like feels softer and thinner. Just somehow, it's just so odd. It's so odd. But yeah, the distressing, the fading this one had, like in the collar, it was just everything that I wanted in a Levi's denim jacket. You know, the shape, the construction, how it fits on me, everything was just perfect. And I was looking for one that was like this for literally a decade. And you know, that's why it took so long, because you know, you wait, look for that perfect one. But I have finally found what I consider that perfect one, and I'm gonna wear the hell out of it. It's gonna get so much more wear into it than it already has, all throughout the year. Summer, fall, winter, spring. I'm telling you, it's getting a lot. Love this thing right here. But this was the last clothing item, so let's get into some footwear. So, got 2 footwear pickups, I guess, purchases. 2 pieces of footwear to show you. 2 shoes. One is one that I wasn't really looking for at all. I kind of just found it out shopping, little thrifting type of situation. All white, you know, Vans old school. I mean, all white Vans skate highs, and they were 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure they were. So I just was like, you know, almost like, why not? I recently was just looking at, and not just got, but you know, months before, I got the two-tone navy blue skate highs, these right here. So my mind kind of was on the silhouette, kind of was thinking about getting the black pair as well. Yeah, just saw them, 30 bucks. I've worn them maybe once or twice now. They're good shoes, nice. Love the silhouette of the skate high. It almost somewhat reminds me of a Jordan 1, you know. Always loved the construction, love the shape, most Vans. I low-key feel like people usually say Vans are like uncomfortable and things like that, and it really felt like that. You know, it's just like, you know, feel like a regular shoe. A little bit of leather lining they do in the skate highs. Nothing crazy, just a canvas white high top shoe. Gonna beat it up, gonna get some good wears into it. But that's what I like about Vans. Wear them, they good. They low-key, just about every pair of Vans look better the more beat up you get them. But yeah, just white pair of skate highs. For the low-key meat and potatoes, my favorite pickup of the video, last pickup of the video, you know, save the best for last. I'm going to piggyback off of this pickup for the end of the video, but I have been, well, here's the box. You see it's a pair of All-Stars, a pair of Converse. If you know the box, just wait a second. You know, for the past year or 2, I have been wearing my leather Converse All-Stars. Didn't want the Chuck 70s because I wanted this shape and construction, you know, of this toe, of this shoe. The Chuck 70 just wasn't doing it for me. This was the look that I kind of was going for. And the leather gave the construction, gave it a bit more sturdiness, I guess. You know, the tongue and everything, all of it, it's just a bit like thicker, a bit more padded because of the leather. And the leather gives it a good look. But back to these. Been wearing those, and then I saw these pop up on my radar. If you know, obviously you know, and you can see Converse made in Japan. And honestly, to, you know, the naked eye, the regular person, they're just a pair of Converse. And low key to some, they are just a pair of Converse. But I'll do a little side-by-side comparison. These are the leather pair, but you know, for the most part, the shape, construction, everything is the same. If you can see the toe, if you can see the laces, on the made in Japan pair, the toe is just a bit, I don't know, wider, bit more pronounced. These do have like a very slight off-white look to them instead of like a pure white like these. Not like the Chuck 70s. The Chuck 70s are closer to a cream or yellow. These are very slightly off-white. Just like the laces as well. Same with the sole, the foxing, everything. It's a bit thicker, it's a bit chunkier, a bit more pronounced. Back is pretty much the same, just the made in Japan all-star cross. And the beautiful, which is again why I gotta go the regular Converse over the Chuck 70, even the black pair. I just like the subtle hit of the red, white, and blue star over, if you get the Chuck 70, the star is black. And the back tab is black as well. Which again, I like the white and I like the red, white, and blue. So that's why I went the regular Converse. The regular leather Converse, and then had to get the made in Japans that have like a better canvas material, the better laces, the better leather, you know, the toe, the foxing, the sole, all that, just better construction on these. Can't wait to get these, you know, worn as well. Converse are the same with Vans, in my opinion. They just look better the more they get worn. Haven't worn these yet, but trust me, when these start to get, you know, 10, 15, 20 wears in, they're gonna look better than they do now. But like I said, piggybacking off of my last pickup, wanted to show a couple outfits with these Converse. You know, kind of been trying to stay true to my style. I've been trying to not fall down the rabbit hole of too many trends or things of that nature. You know, it's almost like a new trend or a new this or new that pops up every couple of weeks, every couple of months, and I'm just trying to stay true to like what I like, what I know, what I love, and learn more off of that. There's still so much more that I can learn that I haven't learned before. Low-key, even just like this, like, you know, I've loved Converse probably since like I think I got into Converse. I really got into Converse in like when I was in like 7th or 8th grade because of Wiz Khalifa and Lil Wayne were wearing Converse heavy at the time. But in recent time, probably in like maybe like 17, 18, I started getting back into Converse, and there's just no reason I shouldn't have got a pair of these by now. But yeah, just gonna stay true to my style, really show you guys what I'm into, you know, elevated looks like this. These aren't just your regular degulars. And that's the same with some of the other like purchases that I have. Kind of like with the Levi's denim jacket, you know, could have just went to like Macy's or something and just bought a new one and whatnot. But there's something about searching for a vintage one with the distressing, with the character and everything. That I'm trying to show you guys, is that I'm also trying to learn more myself. But without all the rambling, without all the talking, let me get into some of these fits, and we'll end the video out there.